Hello fellow Total Warriors and welcome to this match between the Dawi Empire against the High Elves and the Skaven. So I'm playing as the Empire and Tzudevil is playing as of course the Dawi. This battle happened a week back, but I was just too lazy and I just forgot totally about it, and I forgot to upload it fast enough. So it's a little late, but it's still here. So let's go take a look at the army. So Tzudevil over here, some Bagman's Rangers. He went in for the infantry, I went in for some backup for the infantry, I just went for heavy cavalry and stuff like that. Some Slayers back here, a Runesmith, a front line of long bears with one silver chevron, as you can, and the Warriors of Dragonfire Pass over here, along with one more Bagman's Rangers, some Slayers, and just a Rune Lord. And he's also got two Bagman's Rangers way in the back here, just lurking in the shadows. So for me, I brought like my favorites, two Outriders with Grenade Lancers, two Knights of the Blazing Sun, some Flagellants, Great Swords, the Sigma Suns, and the Tattered Swords over here, some Demigryph Knights in the back, the Balthazar Gelt, along with two Witch Hunters. I was kind of okay, should I go like double Witch Hunter or just stick with a basic Empire build? And I was like in between, and I forgot, and I also brought like a Grey Wizard, and yeah, I just didn't need that guy, I just fucked up in there. Anyway, so did I forget about anything else? I don't think so. Okay, let me just show you the magic. Balthazar Gelt just got the final transmutation. The Grey Wizard got Pendulum, Fingling Foe, and Mystifying Miasma. So okay, let's get straight into the ride and see what's going on. So I immediately bring my Outriders onto his flank over here. I notice that he's not paying attention with his archers. I don't know what he's up and doing. I see that that there's a Swordmaster of Hoeth in here, and I'm gonna immediately start opening fire into these guys, since they are the most expensive ones and they're the only ones that can do any real damage to me. And as you can see, just a few volleys is gonna take these guys down quite to like 50% health, losing their martial prowess and stuff like that. There we go, just going down. This guy soaked up most of the damage on that early shot, but as you can see, they're taking quite some damage. So over here he's trying to chase me with his spearmen, and this is where I just see this open gap in here, and I'm just gonna take my Knights of the Blazing Sun, just making sure these Swordmasters of Hoeth are completely out, and since there are no spearmen around, I can just easily go into the back, take care of these archers and even the catapults back here. Tzudevil is coming to take out that cannon back there, and the main army progresses. The Knights of the Blazing Sun get a brutal charge against the Swordmasters of Hoeth, almost down to 25% health, and they're just gonna keep on going. I'm just gonna force path them to just not stop in there. I don't care about the Swordmasters anymore. For me, they're almost dead at the moment. And he's also bringing some spearmen in the back, so I need to just get away from here and just wait for these Flagellants to come back and just tear these guys apart. The Outriders, I just forgot them in skirmish mode, and they're just trying to get just one spearman unit. I'm just gonna turn them around soon, and I'm just trying to micromanage the main battle at the moment. I'm gonna take these guys around and just send them up this way to take out the cannons, the catapults, and the Eagle Bolt Thrower, just avoiding the spearmen. Over here, the Witch Hunters are just taking some free kills. Tzudevil is engaging into the right side. He's really putting up a hell of a fight, just 1, 2, 3 units holding up the whole right flank. As you can see, we're really heavy on the left one, so he's doing an amazing job, just pinning down these guys. The Slayers back there taking some damage, and here comes my Knights of the Blazing Sun for some back charges to get into these bolt throwers and into his archers. I was trying to find his general, but I couldn't find him. Finally I do. I drop an accusation on him, and I'm gonna soon drop a final transmutation, I think, just decimating this guy, and soon the second one is gonna try and come back. As you can see, where is it? My Royal Art of Griffites have finally come into the fight, but they're almost down to 20% health because they were heavily targeted by all these heavy shenanigans back here. My Knights of the Blazing Sun taking quite some damage, but they're just keeping that back line occupied. He's got some spearmen in the back, but I'm just trying desperately to just be at all places at all times, just trying to avoid the spears, trying to get the archers as well, back charges and stuff like that. So Tzudevil wins the fight against the Death Runners over here. He's almost taking out this Warp Lightning Cannon, and that's the best way to go with this thing, because every player, if he brings like a Warp Lightning Cannon or something like that, he's gonna have a Spearman unit just protecting it. So what to do without bringing cavalry and going into harm's way? Just bring archer units, and these guys are gonna just tear down quite easily. Over here my Outriders are still taking care of the Spearmen. I'm just gonna send these guys to help out against the Death Runners over here. The other ones are just keep on making things blow up. The Knights of the Blazing Sun still going strong, whereas the other one over here doing some back charge. I should have taken them out of there quite earlier. As you can see, the Spearmen are doing quite some job against them. And okay, they're back here. It's just one model back in there, just keeping the flag. So they're back here hunting down some archers. The Griffites are here. I know they're not used to they should not be used to take down infantry units, but he doesn't really have anything large, so I guess he'll have to stick with that. So over here I try to take my Knights of the Blazing Sun out of the fight, because the Outriders can easily deal with them, and yeah, that's not a fair fight for me. Just gonna try and hunt down something else. They just I just have to force pathway them out of there, because as you can see, they just keep on staying back, just taking that damage. But at least I just break this Spearman with my Outriders over here. The enemy lord is finally dead, probably a final transmutation, and I'm just right now trying to find where is the Skaven lord, which is quick head taker. So as you can see, I'm bringing some Outriders here just to shoot these Plague Monks, just protecting these Bagman's Rangers, and these guys are gonna do excellent against these guys, completely tearing them down. And the balance of power is heavily in our favor. We're doing quite excellent, quite a team job. And yeah, my left flank, which I heavily concentrated with the High Elves, is completely broken. Just a bunch of few Skaven units remaining here. So Tzudevil pulled most of his troops onto his flank as soon as I cleared out the High Elves, and yeah, this is how it's gonna go down. Everything is gonna just waver, because I'm just standing here shooting at him, providing the backup and the firepower Tzudevil needs, and this is how it went down. So as you can see, a lot of kills for the Witch Hunters in here. The Knights of the Blazing Sun did an amazing job along with his Outriders with hand grenades, and my infantry did quite well. They were fighting a lot of spearmen and white lines of crates, so I guess that's a good number. Even Gelt got a few kills from that final transmutation, because the enemy was all blobbed up in there. I didn't get many final transmutations, because I forgot that I even brought the Witch Hunter build, and I was casting with my Grey Wizard stuff like here and there, and I was like, oh come on, why don't I have like enough power recharge, power reserves and stuff like that? Oh, you silly Zardar, because you're fucking using miasma and stuff like that most of the time. Yeah, it was like a mind fuck for me. I just screwed up. So Tzudevil, quite well for him. His front line didn't get many kills, but he was just there to keep the line holding and just allowing me to do the killing. So Slayers did an amazing job. These Crumbling Guards didn't do that much, but they were still able to do some real killing, and the Bagman's Rangers were a force to be reckoned with. So for our enemies, Belgarian didn't do much over here. Just these Plague Monks and Cerberus and Storm Vermin took down most of the kills along with the Plague Monks, but yeah, they just were shut down quite easily. And the High Elves, yeah, they didn't even manage to take a breath. These Sword Masters, only 40 kills for what they're capable of. So yeah, I just heavily concentrated on these guys, taking them out. And even these archers were not able to get to field so many kills, and even the bolt throwers. I mean, they get some nasty kills against my my Griffites, but my Demigriff Knights, not Griffites, but still. Anyway, I really hope you enjoyed, guys. Feel free to leave a like or a comment, and I'll see you next time.